couldn't do anything.
Oh my gosh, everything disappeared.
Everything.
That was weird.
That exposed.
God, I hope it didn't fry the computer again. Oh, seems like we've done it before, huh?
No,
What?
I haven't.
I had. So we've done it before to where, like, my computer, like, I had to take it to the Apple store to have it restored and everything. And it was the last time we were in here, and I was hooked up to the thing just like we just were. Come on, man. Oh, my dogs are over here. Oh, I can't afford that.
It's fried.
Huh?
I think it's fried.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say
there
that.
it goes.
Don't say that. Yeah,
Okay.
don't say that.
Okay.
Like, I got a loan to do today.
Okay, I'm Beth.
I'm Bo.
And
I'm
this
Mary.
is Mary.
Hey.
So we're gonna do a little.
I was worried, man.
We're gonna do a little. Little Facebook Live here. Little talking about real estate, talking about mortgage, talking about title. And we're gonna
Title.
Yeah, there you go. Is that like your motto?
Title? Like that? Mortgage is like, and title is like, what's yours?
I don't have that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you do something. You got a stress ball. Maybe it's
maybe like this. I feel.
Oh, there you go. Oh, a roof?
Yeah, like a roof, like safety.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That would be
So
maybe mine if you make me come up with something.
Yeah.
It will not involve middle fingers, however.
At all?
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, sometimes. So now it says my computer's at 1%, which I know is bollocks. We're gonna shut it down, and we're not using it. Okay.
Well, you see, I found this stress ball today in the parking lot, so
I think Bo needs it.
I was psychic to know that Bo would need it, probably.
Man, maybe. Like that.
Right?
That was weird, but it happened last time. I don't know if it's the plug or if it's just the room. But at least it's not dead.
User error?
It's really hard to mess up a computer.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay, all you users out there, you need to know that. All you people that are struggling to open docs or get docs, see docs, do docs.
And how come people can't... So, alright, so let's talk about that for a minute. Docs, right? Like, it is so hard for people to send docs. Why is it so hard? Like, if you go to bank statements, okay, let's go over what you need.
Are you talking about like what the borrower needs to send the lender?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, how is this a big deal? First off, the first thing you need to do is be prepared before you go to her. Be prepared. Like, have an application done. It takes like 30 minutes. I'll do it with you by phone if you don't want to sit there and type and be lonely. If you want to be lonely, that's fine too. But if you don't want to be lonely and you want to talk to someone, because I actually prefer that because you get to ask more questions.
For sure.
Because people aren't always honest, or I don't think they really mean to deceive you. I just think that it's just like, oh yeah, I made $300,000 a year. And
they won't make eye contact with you?
Oh yeah, but no, they will, but they don't tell you, oh, by the way, $28,000 of that is base, the rest is commission and bonus.
Oh.
Again, it's all lost in translation. People don't.
But if I have docs, at least I can look at it and see on the pay stubs that, okay, you made $20,000 a year, and the rest is commission and bonus, and that way I can go ahead and ask you for, year-end pay stubs for the previous 2 years to show you have a 2-year history of it, and it's just not like a guessing game.
Yeah.
Because that happens a lot. When I first started being a broker, when I first got jailbroken from a bank, because I didn't want to be a slave anymore. What? Is that bad? Okay, so I got jailbroken from the bank because I didn't want to be a slave for the bank anymore? Is that better?
That's better.
Okay.
I think that was
So,
the same thing.
It was different because I was a slave to the bank.
I know, but I'm saying the way you said it was the same both times.
Okay, well, I used to be a slave for the bank to where I worked for the man, and the man controlled everything. It might have been a woman, I don't know. Who owns the bank? Like, they're all held by shareholders, right?
Yes.
So they have to do what's best for the shareholder, right? I mean, they have no decision making, but it sucked. But I first got out of the bank and became a broker, and then I got a phone call on a Saturday, which I answered my phone. Weird thing, a broker that answers his phone, and you know, I started talking to a realtor who's like, hey, I've got a guy, it's Saturday, I know, we need to get him pre-qualified today. Is that something you can take care of? Well, of course. You know, you're never going to say no to a realtor because you got to have plenty of realtor friends.
Doing realtor things.
Doing realtor things. Is that what we're going with? We're doing realtor things. So help her with her signs at open houses. Help her do whatever she needs.
That's right. Everybody help me.
So anyway, so back to the story. So I get an application from this client, okay? Everything's going well. You know, kind of going well. They're moving here from another state. I won't say your name or the specific state to keep you anonymous. Even though I really should just like go out and just say the name and just be real honest, but I'm not going to do it today because the ladies are keeping me in check.
That would not be
And
nice.
because normally I would just tell you who it is, and I tell you the realtor, I tell you the client. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. So application looks good. They're moving here. Supposedly they've got a job here. Everything is good. It's in the same line of work, and they make this amount of money. They have this amount of money for down payment. They're going to sell their house in another state and move here. So I'm cool with that. Went ahead and got everything on paper. Ran credit. Credit's good. Everything else is good. Don't have docs though, right? Like, don't have docs. And when you don't have docs, you hope they're not lying to you or just making little inexcusable mistakes. Or, oh, did I say inexcusable? Brain farts. They're not having brain farts. Is that better? So anyway, they go out. Guess what they get? Guess what happened?
Did they go buy something?
Oh, they got a contract on a house.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, no, they got a contract on a house in Harvest. And that's awesome. But the problem is that I still don't have docs. So I'm going off the customer's word and what they make, how much they have. I'm going off your word. So they have a contract. It's a fully executed contract. And we're ready to go. We want to lock in a loan. And guess what? I don't have docs. So finally, after pulling tooth after tooth after tooth, phone call after phone call, text after text, you finally get the docs. And guess what's not happening on the docs?
None of it's adding up.
What's that?
None of it is adding up, right?
They kind of fudged on what they
Yeah.
said they made and the hours that they said that they worked. Yeah. So bad that they couldn't, you know, they could still buy the house, but they would have to put down like significantly more money. But I mean, it was still workable, but not the way they wanted it. So, end story is, realtor got pissed at me. Like, it's my fault that her client didn't send docs and I didn't catch it before they got a contract in the same day.
So they couldn't get the loan that they wanted,
Right.
the amount that they wanted.
Right.
Was it going to delay closing too?
Well, no. I mean,
Okay.
not necessarily because they had the money,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't want to put that much money towards the house.
Got it.
And like, yeah, so just do your lender a favor. When you decide to do a loan application, I want you to have these things ready to go. Okay, you ready? What are the things, Beth? Mary, name thing number one they need. Go.
Pay stubs.
Pay stubs. What else?
I don't know.
Bed.
So bad. That's my job.
Documentation
Oh my
on
God.
their whatever money they make.
My job this week is to educate. All right. So pay stubs. We got what? We got pay stubs and bank statements. You said.
Yeah, bank statements.
All right.
for sure.
So that's what Beth said. What else?
No, I said bank statements. She
She
stole
said
it.
pay
I
stubs.
said pay stubs.
Pay stubs.
Okay.
All right. Bank
No, I
stub
didn't.
statement, and then we got pay stub here. What else, Mary?
Tax returns.
Tax return.
It
Okay.
depends
No.
on-
You're
No, you
not
pull
wrong.
those.
But no. They pulled tax
Yeah.
transcripts when you
Transcript,
filled
yeah.
the 4506
Yeah.
So that's a transcript, but you only need, well, there's several reasons you would need a tax return, right? Like you need a tax return if they're self-employed.
Oh, yeah.
So that's when you need it. Or if you need a Schedule E, if they have a lot of rental income, because you need to Schedule E on the rental income. Or if they have annuitized income or things like that, you would need, actual tax returns. Up to then, most people don't need tax returns.
Okay.
Beth, what else? What do you need?
So you've got pay stubs,
Yeah.
and you've got
Bank
the
statements?
bank statements.
Possibly
So you need
tax
tax returns.
Possibly.
It depends on 1099 or W-2 employee
Right.
as to what he'll need.
Oh, so you just said something. So what's another thing you may need if you're not self-employed? You just said.
W-2,
How many years?
probably 3.
Give me 2
Two?
years.
Oh, okay.
2 years of W-2s, last previous years.
Yeah.
And, okay.
So we need proof of income over the last 2 years, right?
Right.
So you've got to be able to provide that. Now, if you've changed jobs and gone from like,
Oh.
It's gotta be
you
the
know,
same
something
field.
to
If
something.
you went from
over.
W-2 to 1099.
Let's say you went from IT to owning a
Cannabis.
auto repair
Oh,
shop.
I was gonna
Right, because
Cannabis.
those are, I ran into that actually this week.
This happened? This is my stressful.
So, but we need,
Yeah.
here you go.
No, I got it.
So then, like, really, why do you need a hair tie?
For stress.
Okay. So,
I mean, I'm not gonna lose any hair over it.
Right.
I mean,
so, like, you've got to be able to prove your income. And if you switch, your career path,
oh.
then you'll have to build that, you'll have to be able to show your income for that new career over the last 2 years, right? So it just may not be that quick to.
So you have to go in the same line of work is what you're saying. Same line of work? Same line of work.
Yeah.
So, but you can, just let y'all know, you can kind of stretch that a little bit. Like if you go from parking cars to selling cars, that's still cars, right?
Okay.
I mean, technically, is it still cars? Yeah, it's still cars. We can.
Cars are involved.
You
I
can.
had somebody tell
You can
me,
stretch things.
I saw him this week, and he was working for an inspection company.
Oh yeah.
Or something in the field of, somebody I might refer to after an inspection, right, to get things done.
Okay.
And I ran into him, I hadn't seen him forever. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I bought a auto shop down in this other city
Yeah.
because I wanted to own a business. And so somebody like that, it's going to take a minute to get, be able to get your loan straightened out there.
So he bought it, so now he's self-employed, right? So,
And he may have been self-employed already
you don't know.
if he was a contractor. He
I
was
mean,
like
he's
a
a contractor, he's
1099.
self-employed, but this is a different business.
But it's
This
a
is new
different
thing.
field altogether.
Alright,
really.
so now you're screwed.
Cars versus houses, really, in essence.
You're screwed, so you have to wait a year, file taxes, and then reach out. You're done for a year. What else
So-
you need?
What else do we need?
Yeah.
We probably need to know the debts that are on, that you are obligated to, so that we can do a debt to income ratio.
So kind of. So when we pull credit, we're going to see your debt. But you're not wrong in what you're saying, because if you're paying child support, alimony, and things like that, or if you have a tax lien and the IRS is taking crap off your pay, like we're going to see that when we have a pay stub. But that's something that we do need to know. Like if you're paying child support, because I've had people to where it's not coming off their pay stub.
Oh, right.
But they find out, and then it's like, oh, you forgot to add this $3,000 for the 5 kids that this guy has. It's like,
Right.
damn. and you don't want to be under contract and find that out, because then, you just killed your earnest money, you just killed your option money, and now the poor realtor that, entrusted in me to have this ready has to put the house back on the market.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that when you have to relist a house? How's that make you feel?
Nobody likes it. Nobody I mean, we will do it because we want to. That's not the seller's fault at all in that situation, right?
Not at all.
So, but let's say, you know, we took your house off the market and we went with Bo's offer, you know, because of him on that loan, right? And very likely, if I'm the listing agent, I've called the lender anyway to make sure everything's good and we're solid. So then, if that deal falls apart during the transaction, well, I mean, Bo might not be on my lender list anymore.
I
You know
wouldn't
what I
think
mean?
so. I wouldn't put me on that lender list if I
I
don't
mean,
have it
yeah,
straight.
if they can't get things, you know, kind of put together before they send that original loan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, it's everybody's job to ask all the questions, because sometimes people don't know any better than,
Well, I mean, that's
or
what,
maybe they're trying to get away with
you
something.
know, that's what we're
Okay,
trying
well,
to
let's
teach
think
them.
about it on my end.
Yeah.
You pull credit reports,
Yeah.
and you can see what debt's out there.
Yes.
Full title, guess what? They've got a federal tax lien.
Yeah.
They've got a child support lien. That doesn't come up on your credit reports at all.
Yeah. No, you're right. So that's why title is definitely needed, just for that reason, and to make sure there's no additional liens on the property. Because my friend Mark Strong that does roofs here in Montana, like he, unfortunately, you know, he's had to put tax liens on people's houses because he can't get paid for work that he did
Yeah.
that was agreed upon. So I mean that sucks because he's in second lien position versus, you know, the bank being in first lien position. But I mean, if they're not paying him, they're probably not paying some other stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so far we've got, and you kind of led to W-2s.
Right,
So W-2s, 2 years of W-2s.
right.
I need an ID,
I'm gonna go out and say a
Oh,
valid
yeah,
social
ID.
security number.
valid social security number, and don't screw it up when you type it in, because when I run credit, it costs $209 to run your credit. $209. So don't fat finger or screw up your damn social security number. What else?
Well, so you want their ID.
I do want their ID, and why do we want their ID? We want the ID to make sure that their name is spelled correctly. Because I go by Bo. My legal name is not Bo. But when Bo goes to run my social security, and I type in Bo instead of my legal name, that's a problem. Now I gotta go back and rerun credit, but if I would have had your ID, wouldn't have been an issue because your legal name is on your ID. Your address is on your ID. There's so many people out there that they want to refinance sometimes, right? And they say it's their primary property, okay? And on their ID, it's not their primary
Because
property.
they never got their address changed.
So now it's an investment property, and what happens when it's an investment property? The interest rate's up how much?
A lot.
A lot. Probably 1%.
Yeah,
at
and you're not
least.
looking at a 30-year either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably 1% difference. So make sure that your ID matches you. What else do you need?
Pay stubs, we got that.
Pay stubs, bank statements, ID, W-2s, tax returns if you're self-employed. What else are we missing?
Don't know, you tell us.
All right, you basically got those are all the things that primarily you need. Sometimes there'll be some other stuff that comes up. Like if you own multiple homes, I'm gonna want the mortgage statements for the multiple homes to see that you're escrowing for taxes and insurance, along with the home insurance on the homes that you do own. If you have a rental property, I want a copy of the rental agreement. I want to be able to show that they're paying you, so that'll be shown in your bank statements. If you are a Social Security, because we do own to retired people, we don't discriminate, ever. And so if they have Social Security income, you're going to want a copy of the awards letter for Social Security, and you need the bank statements to correlate the payments for the Social Security, 2 months of those. If you get annuitized income, I need to know the terms of annuitized income. All right, I'm done with that today. What do y'all want to talk about?
I mean, but really, do most people know that they need all of these things?
That's what we're
They
talking
don't-
about.
I know.
They-
I would not know that. I don't qualify for Social Security yet, but I wouldn't know I had to have all these documents.
Yeah.
just to-
I mean, do you think that that's something you'll learn once you get to that age of having that?
I don't think I'm getting that age.
So you're not gonna be that old?
I don't know. What do you, how old do you have to be to get Social Security?
It's two.
62,
It's
yeah.
2.5, right? 2.5.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
Pretty
not there.
close.
I'm
And
waiting.
then you have, I mean, but it can go all the way, you don't have to take out Social Security till 68.
Yeah.
68. Okay.
And then, like, you get more,
Uh-huh.
apparently. So there's schools of thought on that. Do
Yeah.
you go start getting it at 62, start getting your draws, and then like,
But then you
you
get.
build your own wealth, you know, additional wealth, and try to, you know, cause maybe you're still working, but then you pull your money, and then maybe you, I don't know, grow it somehow,
Mhm.
and then like normal used to be 65, and now, I think it might, you know, I think they would like you to wait till 68, you know, and there's, ever since I can remember, like ever since I was a teenager, I remember always there being the whole, well, you have to pay into Social Security, but it's gonna run out by the time you get to the age of 65.
We've all heard that, you know.
And I mean, but that's always been a myth, so I feel like there are people who would, if they get close to 62, they'll just go ahead and take it at 62.
Just in case it's not there.
Yeah, just in, because we have such a big generation of people that are ahead of us, you know, older,
Mhm.
that 65
Well, that's why we had
to
COVID, is to knock them out. So, I mean, isn't that why they released COVID?
65 to 85.
I'm pretty sure, like, they wanted.
There's a big group of
in
people that
jail.
we're
It
not
was a
listening
slip
to this.
pass.
Yeah, it totally was.
So, no, but there is a large generation of people of that
Poor
age,
Mary.
and bigger than our size, bigger than our.
You know they're
Like,
doing-
I don't know how many baby boomers there are out there, but I think there are more than
There's a lot.
X and Z and millennials and all of them, you know? Like, it's per generation. And, you know, millennials is a huge age group of people. What'd you do?
I just noticed I had to go my shoes too.
Oh, I
You
always
like that?
take them. Oh, look at that. Bo's got red, white, and blue on his toes.
I love America.
He does.
I do.
So,
Even though we lost to some turkeys last night in soccer.
Did we?
it
Yeah.
didn't matter. That
Hey,
was
I
a
know it
nothing
didn't
match.
matter, but I didn't want to lose to turkey. Did you?
It
I've
probably made them
I've
feel
never lost
really
to a
good.
turkey
Haven't
at
even been
Thanksgiving. Have you ever lost to a turkey at Thanksgiving? I think not. The turkey is the loser at Thanksgiving.
Oh my.
Is that wrong?
No, so like both of those teams, Turkey would not advance. America was going to advance no matter
Right.
what. So I don't think they put their A players out there for the whole game at all.
Oh.
They just needed some dressing
just-
and
they-
some
But they
messages.
still have to go through the game.
The motion.
Yeah.
And so they didn't, I don't think they were too worried about it either
Yeah.
way.
They didn't want their good ones taken out, right?
Mhm. Well, they want to keep those players fresh for the
course.
next round of tournament.
The real ones, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's nothing. I mean, I was like, could anything happen, even if, so they're progressing, so if they lost in this round, could anything come of that, even though it doesn't mean anything?
Yeah.
And the answer's no. So
It
I
means-
was like, I felt okay with
One on
that.
Thursday. Like, I wanted to win on Thursday.
No, yes, I have watched many, many of the games.
I haven't watched one.
That was the
Oh,
first one.
yeah.
That was the first
I'm
one.
terrible.
I'm fascinated by them. In fact, my kid went on Monday when it was here at AT&T. And it was like just hit the kid that Ella grew up with actually got tickets, like on the lottery. He was one of the people, and so it was.
And by the way, if you are a gambler and you do want to use your gambling income, I need your tax returns. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it wasn't. No, I'm not saying it was like that. I'm saying it was. It was like, okay, so we actually watched Channel 4 like beforehand. They do a little Fox 4 like a show, like on the stage outside of what they are calling Dallas Stadium now, but
Dallas.
it's really AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
Jerry World.
Anyway, so we saw them on TV before
No.
the show. Yes, they were up there at that thing, and then I was trying to find a good picture of.
You in the mornings?
No, no, not me anymore. But they had, I mean, this place was just so crowded.
Oh my
That's Texas
gosh.
Stadium. You know,
AT&T Stadium. Dallas Stadium.
Dallas Stadium,
Dallas.
whatever, right? So where they were sitting was like directly above where Messi actually scored a goal.
Oh,
You know, and got that on video, actually.
that's cool.
And that was the record-breaking goal that Messi scored he set a record for
Yeah, I did hear about that.
more goals by any player in all of time or whatever. So it's very cool that, you know, we got all these videos and, oh, there it is. They're like, ah! Everybody goes crazy and the fans go wild.
And on to the title. Alright.
On to title.
On the title. So, Mary,
Well, listen, that was fun.
it was fun.
It was fun.
Isn't that cool?
Well, and I had, just briefly, I had a realtor friend share with me that all the people who are coming here from the other countries are so fascinated by our food and our restaurants. Like they're taking ranch dressing home with them.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, I hate ranch.
What?
I cannot. I don't even like to watch people eat it. But
Ranch
I can't
dry.
stand ranch dressing. But
Are you
they're taking it
stop
home in a
there.
suitcase.
Are you
I feel like that
communist?
means she hates
No, I'm not communist,
You
but I
sure?
did. I did
know
have
why
someone told me I was
she
in time
hates mayonnaise too.
No, I love mayonnaise.
I hate mayonnaise.
Oh, weird.
Gross.
Okay.
I
Mayonnaise
cannot
is
stand
nasty.
ranch dressing.
Okay,
Ranch dressing is
interesting.
good.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
there's
no,
some-
And then there's this one guy, their family is just fascinated with the Golden Corral. Because they're like, what? For this price, we can go try all this food,
Yeah.
the buffet, and they give you a drink to go.
Huh?
We don't get drink to go back in London. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. This is what we're known for.
One of my clients is English, and
It's not his fault.
anyway, so
Just kidding.
The middle finger's about to come up.
we had an
I mean-
inspection on the day of the England match. But
Oh no.
England and somebody.
Guy?
Oh, no, it wasn't that. It was, we did have an inspection, but we made sure we scheduled it in the morning. But then in the afternoon, the appraisal was scheduled on her house. And she was like, what are we going to do about this? And I was like, it's okay, it's the appraiser. It'll be fine. It's fine if you're there. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
With the appraiser?
Yeah, it'll be
Maybe
fine.
the appraiser likes soccer too.
It's not fine if I'm there with an appraiser. How's that fair?
No, you can't be there.
I know,
They
because
don't
like,
schedule an appointment with you, they schedule it with the homeowner.
it is kind of funny because one time I was refinancing a house in my neighborhood, and I saw the appraiser there as I was walking my dog.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm not gonna lie, like I did take out my wallet and say, "Hey, is there anything I can do for you?" And just kind of left my wallet. That didn't happen. He kind of left my wallet.
You
in
know
his
what,
phone.
that actually does bring up something for realtors.
Yeah.
You can leave a packet of information. I've heard this twice
About the
this
house.
week, and now this just comes up again, so obviously it's something I need to talk about. But you can leave, like, how did you get your number on the price of the house?
Yeah.
And you can just leave it there in the drawer. And then, and like, or maybe you have some information about it, that kind of thing. That's always good information for the appraiser. Will they ask for it? No. But if you had it at the house,
Just out somewhere.
and yeah, just out somewhere or in a drawer, and you can say, hey, Mr. Appraiser, here's the information I used to get the price on this house. You know, if you would like it, keep it. If not, throw it in the trash.
Mhm.
You know, just like really simple, no pressure. I think that is very helpful for
Yeah.
appraisers. And you can't be offended then if they say, I don't need your information, I have my own. But at least you can say, here's what I
You did
did
my
to
job.
prepare. You know, at least I think most appraisers are good with it.
Yeah.
You know, but most realtors won't do that
They
at
won't.
the same time.
Oh.
I don't think so. Well, sometimes, like a lot of times, Well, you know, I guess, but yeah.
On to Mary. You ready to be on to Mary?
Let's go to Mary.
Let's interrogate Mary now.
Oh, Lord.
Are you ready, Mary?
All the questions.
All right.
Okay.
So, as a man, like, we always ask, where are you from? Like, that's our thing. Where are you from? What do you do?
Did
That's-
you say as a man?
As a man, that's how we start conversation. What do y'all talk? What do y'all do?
That's
What's
a
the
man.
first thing you-
I
where did you
love
get your
their
hair
girl.
done?
I'll go back like, oh, I love that necklace. Where did you get that?
Yeah, that's what they do. Or that,
Yeah.
that blouse is awesome. Like, that's what they do.
Oh,
Your
good.
hair
I
looks
love your
great.
pretty pink toes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me for a minute.
No.
But men, here's how we do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Gainesville.
Is that in Texas?
In Gainesville,
I know where
Texas.
Gainesville is. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
So, Gainesville. So, Greenville's that way. Gainesville's that way. Valley View and in Gainesville?
It's Denton, Sanger, Valley View, Gainesville.
All right.
Right there at the river.
So, she's almost Red River people.
Almost.
Almost. But she's still Texan?
I'm Texan.
All right. Did you go to school there?
Gainesville, born and raised, lived there 30, 40 odd
And
years.
Gainesville?
Uh-huh.
How many people did you graduate with?
We had a class of almost 200. I mean,
What? In
which
Gainesville?
was big at the time, I think.
Dang, I wouldn't have thought even near that.
Yeah.
200. 200. And, alright, so what did your parents do?
They own their own business.
What
They
what-
were
are you telling me to mind my own business or they own their
They
own
own
business?
their own business. My dad had a welding business.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, he's a welder by trade.
My uncle's a welder. You make that's good business.
Yeah,
Everybody.
it's a good skill to have.
Cool. Did you go to college?
No, I did not. I got married out of high school,
Alright,
started a family,
right.
and stayed home while the kids were little, but then finally had to get out and start making some money and paying some bills. I got a job for my sanity because staying at home with the kids was making me go crazy.
I know how you feel.
Yeah.
Staying home with the kids. And it's only the beginning of summer. I mean, by the end of summer,
Yeah.
my hair is really going to be gone.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I don't have cancer in this fall.
Okay.
Wow.
Gets her every time. So, are you still married to some guy?
No.
What happened to him?
Well, this is an interesting conversation.
Well, I mean,
He went
Okay.
away. He went
Married,
away.
married 31 years, divorced him.
alright. He's not incarcerated or anything?
No.
Did you kill him?
No.
I mean, as a title
Why?
agent, as a title agent, like, you'd be able to find places to hide the body because
Not
you
as a title agent.
You don't
no.
think so?
But I will tell you, one of my most
Here it
interesting,
comes.
one of my most
Watch,
interesting
watch.
things was a transaction wasn't closing until the customer come up and asked me why. It wasn't my file, but it was the attorney that that had a partnership in the title company at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And the secretary or the pre-legal whatever, she said, Mary, you can't tell him this. She said, but they found Daddy in the freezer. And I
Oh,
said,
shit.
I know. And I did, and I've
In the
known her.
freezer?
I've known her for a long time, so I went, shut the up. And she goes, Mary, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oh my God, they
So
found Daddy in the-
one of the daughters was still living with Dad, I guess, to take care of him or whatever.
Oh yeah, I took care of him.
And then, well, I think he died of natural causes,
Sure he
but
did.
And then
they
she
wanted
didn't
the
know what to
checks.
do with it.
They wanted the checks to keep coming.
Oh, the Social Security check.
So yeah. Oh, honey, it gets better.
Keep going.
Because see, then later on tried to steal his body from the funeral home.
Why?
Is this-
I don't know. I think
Now what-
why would she stick him in the freezer, Beth? I
Well,
don't know.
I understand that. Like, I mean, you do have to
So they
store
had
a
a
body.
deep freeze. They still wanted the money. They wanted the Social Security check.
What?
That's what they
For
wanted.
sure, that's one of the most.
As
that's
soon
the
as
honest thing.
when my mom died, I think I got a check like right after,
Yeah, do
you know, because she was living with us.
Yeah.
And no, they did they can't
they'll just stop paying her.
as soon as they know that
that's
someone
It's
is
gone,
having
yeah.
there is, you know how much frustrating delays there is in the government, especially
Besides that,
IRS, and like when they are sending you liens, especially when you're self-employed, and liens or even freeze your account or any of that stuff, and they're so jacked up, and they'll say, oh, you owe us $30,000, then they'll say, "Oh no, you owe us $60,000," like because they are the legal mafia. And I mean, you know, don't ask me how I feel. No, they really are. When you have the IRS after you for loans or whatever, but unless you've paid the 30, they're still going to tell you owe that 30 more, you know, and because their systems can't catch up electronically to actually show somebody what you really owe, so then you keep accruing debt on interest that they are charging you. That's why I call them legal mafia. You know, but like it is severe and harsh, and if they garnish your wages or anything like that, a whole nother problem with the IRS. Like, why is that so speedy? Not speedy, actually. But then the Social Security thing, when someone dies, they will recall that check within a week.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm like, whoa, these efficiencies are just polar opposite. But like when it benefits the government, they'll do that thing.
Oh,
when it
sure.
does, and again, think about that for your liens and whatnot. They want that too, because they think you'll mess up.
Yep.
So they want more money. So government is all about how do we get government more money.
Yeah.
You
Back to
know,
Mary.
I agree.
there you go.
Back to Mary. All right. So Daddy's in the freezer. You were married for 31 years. What happened there? I'm just kidding. You don't have to tell that. I'm just kidding. How many kids?
I have two. 38 and 36.
38 and 36. So you lived in Gainesville. When did you move this way, and why this way?
I moved to Sanger in 2019. I got
So
remarried.
you live in Sanger now?
No.
No. Okay. So move to Sanger.
I've had an interesting life.
Keep going.
I've had an interesting life. I moved to Sanger in 2019. Got remarried. Divorced.
Again?
I divorced.
So
again.
2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Get a third?
I'm not married now,
Oh, okay.
but I am living with somebody in the
That's
big
fine.
town of Ponder.
How long have y'all lived together?
Since January of this year.
All right. So not long. Still like each other? All
Very
right.
much so.
I mean, that's the truth.
No.
we think he's a keeper.
He's
Yeah.
good? You like him? You approve?
I like him.
All right. So, me
I have him
me
in my
do the same
phone.
thing.
You
Like,
have him in your phone. If he's in Beth's phone.
Yeah, he's all right. Is that true?
Do you think he would service a pool in the colony?
I believe he would.
Well,
This has nothing to do. Just tell them to stop. They can talk about this afterward.
I thought,
So,
He owns a pool company.
so how many contacts? And we need to have him on. He's next. We haven't had a pool
Him and
guy.
Beth will go at each other.
Yeah, we haven't had a pool guy, so we need a pool guy.
Sorry, CJ.
We got a roofer for next time. We had Mormons last week. Mormons were fun.
do
so
you know
the-
how
Are you
tall?
being serious?
Yeah,
Yes.
we had Mormons on last week.
We talked
so-
No,
about
that's great, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the connection was.
None.
Just,
There's
okay.
none.
We're
It's a
just-
variety.
You know, just a variety.
That's
Right.
great.
Yeah.
So, listen, the guy was sitting here where you
Lewis.
were, 2 of them.
Lewis and
And,
Jack.
And so I go, you look like you're kind of tall. Because I had not met him before walking in here.
Yeah.
And
They
he
were
was already sitting.
Yeah.
I was like, you look kind of tall. And he goes, yes ma'am. And I was like, oh, okay. So then he stood up. He
has a duck.
He is 7 foot tall.
No.
Yeah.
I put my hand up
She's
this
huge.
high, stood up, had my hand all the way up this high,
She's still in.
and I still wasn't the top of his head.
Still
Oh
like
my
a foot.
God.
Like
And I'm like, I'm 5'8".
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
Lewis
I
is
almost
tall.
came to his waistline.
Lewis,
I was a little higher than his waistline.
Lewis
thank
is
goodness.
super tall.
I guess he's not athletic.
Oh no, he is.
Why
Like
is he not
so
playing basketball?
he does.
Oh, okay.
But I met him playing pickleball.
oh.
Is how he got invited here, and him and Jack, and yeah, he's playing pickleball. Super
There
athletic.
you go.
So
So what's
Yeah,
another
so-
question that we want to ask the title agent?
when that guy Lewis plays pickleball, he just goes ding,
I didn't have to do nothing. Just
like just.
Hold his arms out and it'll automatically.
the whole
No, it is-
net,
It is.
both sides.
It is the craziest.
So,
Here
pool.
is Bo and this guy.
Oh my gosh.
So there's Bo and that guy.
Lewis
He is so tall.
He is so tall.
Lewis,
Now
I don't
here
think I'm watching.
is-
Y'all don't do social.
Beth, I want to see a picture of you.
Okay,
Oh, that's
right.
fine.
I'm not that much shorter than Bo, but
Oh, I'm short.
No. So here is
So that's Jack. He's 6'5", and that's Lewis.
Jack is
He's
6'5".
Beth, you look like a
Midget.
Short person.
a
Yeah,
short
you
person.
can you say you can't say midget anymore?
I don't think you're supposed to.
Short person.
Well, I'm just saying that
I want to be respectful.
I was like, wow, that is.
Is it crime?
And I didn't even
Wow.
realize how tall Jack was until he said, I said, well, how tall are you, Jack? He said 6'5". I'm like,
6'5".
dude, wow, okay. But then Lewis was super tall. Wow.
So the Mormon basketball team is super good. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that the Mormon basketball team would rock it.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. So back to Mary.
Okay.
So now she's living with the pool guy.
I call him my pool boy. It's a joke.
Mary's got issues, and that's okay. We
It's
all
okay.
do.
I
Some-
can still close your files.
Some people have issues, send to docs. You know, some people have other issues. It's fine. So how long have you been in title?
About 22 years.
What drew you to title?
I started to work as an office manager for a Century 21 office in Gainesville, and I worked there for about 3 years. And then there was somebody that I had known. She owns a Gainesville Title,
Nice.
Anna McNeil. I'd known her since about junior high, and she owned a title company, Gainesville Title, in Gainesville, Texas. And I went to work for her, and as an escrow assistant,
Yeah.
became a licensed officer, and I've been doing it ever since.
Was licensing hard? Like to get
Believe it or not, there's no testing or anything.
nothing?
You take no classes.
We should
All
do
they do,
things.
they'll pull your credit.
Yeah.
If they figure if you can't manage your money, they don't want you
Can't
managing
manage
other
other
people's
people.
money.
Yeah.
And they'll do your fingerprints, you know,
Did you?
criminal
They do that for
background
witnesses,
check.
too, right?
And after that, it's just continuing education.
Yeah.
So really, it's better to start out maybe even at the front desk, just getting familiar with contracts and
Yeah.
order entry and doing that, and then working up to being an assistant and finding out how to clean title up and what's
Yeah.
involved, and then you become a closer.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you enjoy it though? You enjoy closing?
Oh, I love my job.
It is awesome, right?
I have met people from all backgrounds,
Yeah.
all ethnicities, and I just love it. I love first-time home buyers.
Yes.
Where I grew up, when I was working in Gainesville, I went to school with a lot of those buyers and sellers. I cried at the closing table with school friends who
Yeah.
were selling their parents' home after they had passed.
That's hard.
Then I went on to selling or closing kids who had gone to school with my kids.
That's true.
And yeah.
I can't wait to do the first loan
Yeah.
for one of Cole's friends, because Cole's my oldest, he's 16 now.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll happen to where I'll end up
Yes.
doing a deal for one of his friends.
It'll be sooner than you expect.
It's fast.
It really is. It happens so.
The first one that I got a house for was when this person turned 21. And my kids are, 30 and 26 now, so so he's had that, and then he wanted a house, that was his thing, and
That's
so
cool.
we went and did that, and then, but there's been others, and I even have kids who, are from, like, when I owned the Little Gym,
The Little
so
Gym.
my
That
kids
you
from
know, are
that I've done,
listed
helped them
lot.
find houses, for.
So I'm
Yeah.
doing a loan right now for somebody I've known since 4th grade.
Aw.
Like, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's super common. I've done a lot of friends that I had in school. I've originated a lot of their loans. They'll follow on Facebook or social, and they know you, and those people really know you.
Yes.
So that's nice.
that's
I mean,
super
it
cool.
just tells you it's a relationship business.
It is.
It really is, and as I've started to build my circle here, my client base and stuff, I've managed to maintain a lot of good friendships now.
Yeah.
It's not just a transaction for me, I actually become friends.
Well, everything
People.
means something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't just cross paths like it was meant.
that was meant to be, yeah.
meant to be.
So is the daddy in the freezer, is that the best story you have? Like,
That,
for
well,
I mean,
That's
I
the
know you
most
could top it.
shocking thing.
How the hell do you
Well,
top
I had
that?
a transaction with a family that
Well,
there were like, let's say 6 or 8 sellers at the table.
Six,
It
right?
was- Yeah, because it was inherited land or whatever. And there's this one woman sitting over here in this chair, and she's very quiet throughout the whole transaction. All of the siblings are all blah, blah, blah. And we finally get up to leave, and she's the last one out of the room. She says, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I said, oh, are you estranged from your family? She goes, I just met them. I didn't know that my dad was their dad. And I'm like, shut the front door. And she's like, as a matter of fact, she said, they contacted me. I had no idea. They did not have to tell me that I was a part of this, because she never would have had a clue.
Wow.
But there had always
But
been
they
rumors
knew her.
about their dad having a daughter with somebody else. And so
The
when it
little
came time,
indiscretions would.
when it came time, they reached out to her, and they managed to build a relationship with her. And they, I
Including
mean,
her.
legally, she was
She had
entitled to
either
part of the
one.
money,
Well,
but
and
they
think
didn't
about
have
it.
to tell her that.
She was raised completely different
Yeah.
than those others. So
She didn't know about them.
That's why she's sitting there all.
Yeah, they had
Quiet.
managed to build a relationship, and they were passing pictures at closing about around, of dad and different things of events, and she enjoyed it, but she was so quiet, and she's like, they didn't have to tell me, I never would have known.
Yeah.
But they invited her in.
That's sweet. See,
Yeah.
that's the right way, though.
Yes,
That's
oh, that's the
sweet.
right way.
I've heard of so many things. I mean, I've heard of so many crazy stories, and Title has helped me out with some of those things. Like, we had, I mean, back when I really did a lot of foreclosures and stuff, and
Mhm.
they had to clear title or like on anything. I know my title person at the time said she had to go find somebody under a bridge kind of thing.
I did close somebody, Deanna at Gainesville Title, she and I did go to the Cabela's parking lot and sign somebody on the hood of her Ford little Ranger truck, because, well, he was born a male and
Yeah.
decided he wanted to live a female life.
Okay.
Her name had been changed to Sharon, so that's how we refer to her, as Sharon. And, but she
But did
had
she
gone
get
off,
your-
she had gone off the grid. She was entitled to a portion of this money from the family, but
Right.
she didn't have a checking account, she didn't have a phone, she worked
Oh,
for
so you had
cash.
to go find her.
She worked for cash with her employer, and
Did she have?
they helped us find her, and we drove up there and got her to sign, but she didn't want anything to do with it. It took her 2 years to deposit that check. 2 years of
Wow.
over $300,000, because the family had disowned her, and she didn't want anything to do with it. And we're like, it's
Oh,
just,
the
you know,
family disowned her just because she wanted to be a he?
No,
He wanted to
she. And so she didn't want anything to do with the money. But we finally said, you got to do something with it, so we're going to have to just give it to the state. And, you're not going to pay taxes on it. It's inherited money. Do this. And so she finally went and opened a checking account and put that money in there. So
Wow.
there have been a lot of interesting things.
But I wonder if didn't her legal ID say Sharon?
Say
Oh,
male or
that's
female.
good.
This was the only case that I have ever known of, and I think it could be considered law now. I don't know how that goes. But there was actually a document filed of record where the court legally acknowledged that she was a female. And her,
Oh,
name,
nice.
is,
Okay.
and her name is this.
Yeah, good. That probably makes
Because
her feel
normally you
better.
can change it on your ID, a name change.
But you have to
But
go
there was
through.
actual legal documents.
Well, you have to go through a lot of legal tape to do that. That's why I was wondering if you actually got that documentation, because
Her ID was she was
Yeah,
Sharon.
Yeah, that's good. Good for her.
I'm still
Yeah.
just picturing like dead freeze.
Well, it's something to think about it. Was it a chest freezing?
Yeah,
Was
that's
it
what
a
I'm thinking.
freezing?
How
did she get daddy in there by herself?
She
right?
didn't do it by
No,
herself.
no,
There
somebody
were
had
other
to
people.
help her.
Because I mean, have you ever tried to help a drunk friend?
Or
Like, that's-
somebody
I may have
that's
been
just
that
dead
drunk.
weight.
Well,
Dead weight already.
Like dead weight
Dead
sucks.
weight,
So
right?
back in
Wait,
high
yeah,
school,
dead weight, yeah.
I have a friend. His name is Siraj Dariani. Great Indian kid. Love this kid. And Siraj Dariani, and we all did the Mad Dog 2020, and I just remember him throwing up purple on my mom's carpet, and then he passed out, and having to pick Siraj up and take him home.
Like you said, dead weight.
Yeah, it was awful. Like, it was awful. And I mean, he's little. He's, you know, he wasn't a big
Yeah.
kid. And then having to take him to his parents' house and put
Sorry, it's all
him
good.
upstairs. That was a bitch. That was hard.
There you go.
So, yeah, she had help. There's no way she did it by herself.
I
Unless
don't
she
think-
had,
and
like,
especially if it was an upright freezer, how are you gonna get him to stay?
there's no way. It had
And
to
if
be
it's a
the
chest,
deep freeze.
you
It
gotta
had to
get
be
him
a
up
deep
and
freeze.
over.
Had to be a deep freeze. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you seeing with this interest rate that where it's at right now? I'm switching.
Go.
Are you seeing more loans now, or like what is the
We picked up,
activity?
we picked up a little bit, yeah, but I'm seeing a lot of buy downs. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
That's what they're using a lot of seller concessions for. About the one I
the,
took
for
yesterday.
buy downs?
Yeah, they use the seller concessions for buy down, and then the lender also gave him some money to
Yeah.
buy down. So yeah,
So right now, UWM, United Self Mortgage is still doing 1% buy down on every purchase.
Till the end of the month.
I locked in one yesterday, and he'll have 5.5. Can I say rate? I think
No,
I
I
can,
think
right?
you said you can't.
So his rate right now is. Can you say that for me?
6.5.
But for his first year, his rate will be.
5.5.
Alright, so Beth said it, I didn't say it. My NMLS number is 620948, in case I'm in trouble. There ain't no percentage rate though, so on the buy down, like, it doesn't say it on the actual loan estimate. It actually is like page 18 and 19 of your disclosures that you get that actually talks about the buy down. And it does like show the numbers. It says, hey, your original interest rate is,
6.5.
and then with the buy down it's
5.5.
all right, and then it actually correlates the numbers. So like on a $739,000 loan amount, it's like $497 cheaper a month for your first year. So almost a $6,000 value over the course of a year.
I mean, that's the one thing I think people need to look at versus even a price drop is a buy down and the difference those things
Buy
make
downs
for people.
It does.
Cause it is a big deal. And I mean, then the other thing is new home builders are only getting more aggressive with rates and stuff. So they control usually the title, the lending, and the actual build. So they can, they own all that, right? So then they can control the rate. So I think that's why you're seeing better rates in new builds. Now you have to look at the quality of what you're getting and have it inspected and checked out to be sure it's what you want. But we would check that out we would suggest checking that out on any house you have to sell.
If you weren't doing title, what would you do?
I would probably be in some sort of cosmetology like thing.
So she can't even imagine being out of title. She's a title agent. She's true.
No, well, when I was in high school, I had two choices:
Yeah.
cosmetology or office education. And at that particular, because we did it in high school, and I didn't want to be in cosmetology, even though I liked it, because my younger sister and my cousin were in it, and I always had been fascinated with office work.
Yeah.
So I took office education, and I just like what I do.
What were my choices? Yeah, I don't think when I was 5 and they asked me what I wanted to do, I don't think I said mortgage.
No.
I
I love the outdoors, but I don't want to work out there full time. It's too hot. It's too hot.
No. That is not happening.
If I ever get out of this business, maybe I can help people put their dad in the fridge. That should be perfect.
What I think is fun about Mary and something that I noticed.
Are you looking at wheels?
No, I'm trying to find something.
Huh.
So, is that she does do social media.
Yeah, a lot. She's good at
And
it.
I
she
do a lot of
is
social media.
very, very good.
Real fun.
And so it's always fun to see, this is somebody else, see what she's doing. And now I can just get everything on here.
I'm just gonna
Oh, Lord, goodness.
So, Mary, what?
When is your, it's just Mary.
Well,
or-
it's called It's Just Me on
Okay, it's
TikTok.
just
But
me.
now, if I had known that TikTok and everything was gonna come along back when I was in school,
Yeah.
oh, I
I
definitely
think you
would
would
have
have
done
done
this.
that.
It's
right?
fun.
Definitely, but at the time, that was not.
Yeah.
So Mary is one of those people that's really good at it, social media. So if you need social media help, like she is offering to help people with it right now.
Do
And
you have realtors with it?
Huh?
Let me see.
I've got realtors that I help, I have a couple of loan officers that I help,
Yeah.
yeah. And I help CJ with his stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
His full business.
so if I just pull up one that's pinned on her thing, on her TikTok, right? Let me see. And listen, I don't know. This is really on the spot,
Did you
right?
know that vodka-infused watermelons are not an appropriate midday summer snack at work?
Oh.
Did you know that vodka-infused watermelons
That one got a lot of views, I had almost 85,000.
Yeah, 88,000.
Yeah.
So one the funny thing is about Mary is she's, you know, so she'll get a filter that she puts on top of it, and then she does a video, like just kind of interpreting it, and then it's just funny, and she's really good with her expressions.
Yeah.
And so, you know, so then it just is funny, and like for TikTok, it's short-term content, right? So
Yes.
like you're in the grocery store, you need to be able to watch this even maybe without the volume on, and it still looks funny, you know? And so,
With
like
my
when
mouth
she's
full of
doing,
watermelon.
watermelon, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? So, but she can help you with things like that if you ever need something like that, so.
Yeah. It's gonna be my side gig.
That's
So
your side
actually,
gig?
so it actually did become a side gig for me.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing back. I think my first paying customer was Christmas Heating there. Like I did their social media for
Mhm.
a while,
Mhm.
and then I did a lot of baseball videos for Keep Calm Baseball On and Farmhouse.
Mhm.
So
The thing I like about the social media is somebody had told me, you know, people, they want to know what you do, but don't do a lot of videos about what you do. That's boring. You got to bring them in, do something silly to get them to like you, and then they find out what you do.
and you know,
And I do some serious stuff every once in a while, but I like the silly stuff.
I do too.
My silly
My serious
Oh,
stuff
it-
was about doing and collecting docs. That was my serious for the day. And
stuff. Yeah. And the young man at the office, Tanner, I forget what Beth calls him. It's not Tanner. She keeps
Something
calling him
else.
by the wrong
what
name.
do you call them?
But
I don't
he's my buddy up there at work, and he'll do videos with me at Freedom Title to do the whole thing. So
Somebody has an open house sign that says, open house, it's okay, we all know you're nosy, come on in.
oh, there's.
Oh,
See, they did a reel like that, I probably should save this one.
I sent you a
so-
couple that you need to do.
Open house, your dog would pick this house. You know, and just to get people to come in.
Well,
It's kind of funny.
all Mary does, like if she had an open house video, she'd just say free vodka infused watermelon.
There you go.
It'll work. People do
You
that.
gotta find your shtick. I
Yeah.
had a buyer yesterday that he does barbecue and stuff on the
Yeah.
side, and the person that got him into it all those years ago, he's
Was
really
it
famous for knowing his brisket getting really tender,
Yeah.
and he was making fun of people who can't pronounce right.
Yeah.
So he said, "My beef won't hurt your teeth." Oh my!
But people hurt your teeth.
I said, "That's a T-shirt right there." You got it. So you gotta
Yeah.
find your shtick.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just saying,
My beef will hurt your teeth.
Dave,
Teeth with an
you
F.
gotta rhyme
Beef with your
teeth.
teeth.
You gotta rhyme teeth with beef.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Beef
You
will
wanna close
hurt your
fast?
teeth.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That's
That's
your
fine.
shtick. Okay.
My name's Bo Rogers. I'm in practice. My name's Bo Rogers, and if you want to close fast, let's go. Like that,
Okay,
right?
there you go, yes, cut that out.
Done.
So, there you go. So what, so in the housing market, I think we're still seeing more
More
houses
houses
coming up.
coming up. Coming soon.
And then, we have, I mean, but there is the 6.5 interest rate, so people have to understand and either get a buy down or take it or, you know, refinance
The
when
most
it
it's
does
been
come down.
since May 13th.
So I think we just don't know what's gonna happen there, and I don't expect that it's, and for 1 second this year, it went down to 5.99, and that's the lowest we've seen it. And now it's kinda just staying right there at 6.5.
I don't think, and this is just me, I don't think 6% is that bad.
It is not
It is
bad.
not
Mary's-
bad. Back
she-
in my day.
She sees a lot of loans, so she knows 6%.
It's never going to get back into the rates
No.
where we
COVID
were
rates.
pre-COVID. And if it does, that means something bad has happened and we don't want
Like
it to
they're
be
killing
bad.
off old people again with COVID. I mean, and prisoners.
Yeah.
And the guy down the street that drinks too much that has a bad
I mean, just think before the time that we were even old enough to own a house, they were
My first rate
up in the
was-
teens or higher.
Mine was 5.75. My first house in 2003. Second house, my rate right now, it's on a 15. I refinanced it in 2012, and it's at 2.75 on a 15, which I don't know why the 15's not better now, because it's close to the 30 now, but still, when you look at the numbers though, like you look at how much interest you pay, like something for you that's out there. If you can afford a 15, a 20, 25, whatever you want to do, look at the difference in interest paid over the course of time. I think it may change your mind and you don't automatically go with a 30. Because a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to go with a 30 and if I want to pay it down early, I can. That's great. But when you look at the amortization schedule, like there's such a big difference, even between a 30 and a 25, or a 20, or a 15, that you really need to consider that if you can afford that. But you're right, like 6% is really not that
It's
bad.
not.
I think since 09, when I got into the business, like it's always kind of hovered here, besides the COVID years.
Yeah.
Because the COVID years were unbelievable. Like that was
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, and my son, they would like a new home, but they don't. He's got like a very high 2 or a low 3, and he doesn't want a higher interest rate. And I'm like, but you're gonna pay one way or another. You're either gonna.
You gotta hope it balances out somewhat.
Yes. I said you might get a better interest rate, but you're gonna be in a bidding war and you're gonna pay tens of thousands of dollars more for the house than you normally would.
Well,
So
and
you're gonna
that's,
pay
yeah,
one
that's
way or
the
another.
thing, if the rate did go down, that's probably what you would see.
Jacked up house prices.
Mhm, yeah.
So, like, this is where we're at right now, and maybe it's a little more balanced, you okay there?
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that just gives, so sellers need to price their house right as soon as they put it on the market. Like, don't
Like that's
wait.
the most important thing. I mean, don't y'all. So I want to say a bunch of stuff. All right, I'm gonna clear my chest. So yeah, pricing, right? Like, and
Price it
especially in
right.
that first 30 days, right?
Makes a difference.
Like you have to price it right, and it needs to.
So there was a house I talked to somebody about this week, and it was another agent, right, for her client, and I was like, okay, you need professional pictures.
I thought you would say professional help.
No, and I went through and I looked at what I thought where this house should be, and then but like, so they put a random picture up for the house.
Come on.
And I'm like, and I texted her first thing this morning. I go, I saw you put it up. You need pictures. Like, you can't do this. And she said, well, they were
Was she
coming
physical?
today.
Oh no, okay.
So it's a long story, but like it's a story that happens. And anyway, so now they'll get those up once they can get those back from the photographer. I probably would have waited to list till I got those because why?
Why would you not wait?
Why? Oh yeah. So the reason I wait until I get everything I need on a listing is so that day one it goes out and people have everything. Seller's disclosure, survey, all the pictures on the house, and I just don't want to have something else that could circulate out there that's, it's not wrong, but it doesn't put the house in its best light. You know what I mean?
I would think like it goes back to like first impressions, right? Like when you go on a date with somebody, within 15
Yeah, you're going
seconds.
next.
Right, you know, within first 15 seconds if you like somebody or not.
Yeah.
I would think it'd be the same with that house.
Oh, right. No, it would
And
be.
like
That
you're-
happened to me.
What happened to you?
Some guys, you know, and it was
First 15 seconds. What'd you
not
say?
the first 15 seconds, but he said your social media pictures look great. He said, but can I see a picture of what you really look like? And I'm like, well,
What
this
is
is what I really look like.
Yeah.
And so I just sent him a picture of me, like more natural looking, I guess, or whatever. And then he never said anything. But then I said, so are we still meeting at and I never heard from him again. And get this, just recently I saw somebody who had been looking at my page on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it was him.
Same.
I said, that guy, I never met him. Never met him.
Where's he from?
Somewhere around the Metroplex. I'll send you his picture.
He's not.
Let's talk him.
But I'm
He's
just,
not a
and
keeper.
I put a picture of him up on my Facebook. I should not. This was so petty. And I said, you turned me down? What the hell?
Okay, there
Just
you
wait
go.
for CJ.
Yeah,
I
you
got
know.
lucky. I mean, I really do think I got lucky there.
Plus, she just likes to say she has the pool boy. I understand.
I like to watch him clean the pool.
She's
No, he doesn't.
sick and demented. So if you need your title done by a sick and demented
Oh
person,
no,
I'm
I
definitely
am
recommending.
very good at my job, and I'm very
Totally
professional.
totally. But I mean,
That's funny.
in our line of work though, like it's super serious, right? Like
It's very serious.
in all our lines of work right here, our jobs are super serious.
Mhm.
But you do have to like make fun out of it, kind of. I mean, it's not funny when you're actually doing the
But
paperwork.
there's
Like
things.
that work's
There's
not
always
serious.
things.
That's serious, but
Yeah,
like
buying a house and selling a house is very
it's
stressful.
super serious.
Yeah.
And I just hope people can see through the humor that hey, that part is super serious. Like there's nothing more serious, and I've lost my hair over it. When I started mortgage, I had hair. And this is mortgage. This is what mortgage has done to me right here.
I had a lot less gray hair.
Well, I had hair, period. What do you want to do?
I want to do open
Did you get
houses.
enough, Mary?
I
Is there anything else
I
you want
had
to
a
tell
great
us?
time. No.
You sure?
Come see me.
Do you want to see the open houses
Where?
in Lantana this weekend?
Man, yeah, we'll do that. Where's your office out?
2416 Lillian Miller Parkway, Aaron Denton.
And then.
So right there at Lillian Miller and 35.
So if you're a real estate agent and you're in Denton and you're not using Mary, what's wrong with you? Yeah, what is wrong with you? And you don't want to end up in the freezer. You just
Well, now I didn't put Daddy in the freezer.
you don't want to end up in the freezer. So just do your title work. Is it working?
It's not up there yet.
Oh, it's doing the fucking thing. Like it's.
But maybe we can.
Oh.
No, maybe it's okay. Okay, so here's the open houses I noted this weekend. There is one not in the area, but I think it'll be interesting to you nonetheless. So first open house is 8221 Bayberry, and they're open from on Saturday 3 to 5. It's in Bandera.
Hey.
525,000. That listing has been on the market 36 days. That's Morgan Tower. She's a resident of the community. And so then let's go on to.
Does Morgan Tower close with you?
No.
Morgan.
Morgan.
Come on.
Okay, so next is 851 Branch Crossing. And this looks interesting. Let's see. It is a brand new listing. It's tomorrow 11 to 1. And that's an interesting house. 559,000, 3,000 square feet. In Lantana, of course, you guys know probably they do mow the front yard with your HOA membership. And this is Kimberly, I don't know her last name, B-L-A-S-I, who is the agent on that one. Okay, so next we have, this is the one on Garner, 9113 Bend.
Colorado Bend.
That's a 2018 house. Open house Sunday, 2 to 4. So check that out. And that is Lily Moore. Lily Moore.
Lily Moore.
We know Lily.
Do you know Lily?
I do know Lily.
She does a lot on the Zillow.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Next is the mystery open house. I just wanted to see what it looks like. This one is on 407, 631 407 East 407. So this is,
What?
I know it's interesting though.
We'll go.
4,700 square feet, built in 1984, 5 acres.
Oh, nice.
5 acres can have an ag exemption, y'all. If you have something that you want to farm out there. Eddie Yu is the lender, the agent on that one. But let's just look at it because this should be fun. 5 acres.
Wow.
On 407, but it looks like an older house. Looks like the roof's pretty good. And that is I think this is an enhancement of some sort. And then there's the house.
But
Looks
since
like
it
they
looks
got a
like
little
different
fire.
colors from the pictures.
Well, it's,
Enhanced? Okay.
I would say that is enhanced. That one especially.
Wow.
But there's the drive up, there's your land and all the things around.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where it is. Like, I know you said 407. Wow.
So the great little area there in the back. Area you could have cattle or whatever. Then you get the house. It is an older house, a little outdated. Sorry, but true.
Sorry, Mr. You. She said it.
The primary bathroom looks great. So I always look at the primary bathroom and the kitchen. Oh, there is a pool. Just kidding.
Oh, you just want to, huh?
Stage pool. So maybe not a pool. I don't know. That is an idea of a pool, I suppose. So there's that house. I just thought that was interesting, and I think that would be something interesting to explore. And that's land, in Argyle. You just don't see it. 5 acres in Argyle, and that's $2.5 million. They actually raised that price from 2.29 million. So next is going back to Lantana, 1366 Foster. It is open on Sunday, 2 to 4. There is a real pool there. And 750,000. It's been on the market 48 days, and that's Amy Berry and her mom.
Whoa. Dang.
That was you.
Somebody's going to put me in the freezer.
Amy Berry.
Damn it.
Amy Berry and Katie Boyd are the agents on that house.
Partners.
Business
Business partners.
partners.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry.
Next is, sorry, I couldn't help. There are 3 this week on open houses on Grant and
I'm to the
Isabel.
point where you can't make me laugh because I will pee myself.
Okay, I'm sorry. We do not want that, so we won't make you do that.
I've had people watch though. They would watch. People are sick.
Stop talking.
Okay.
June 27th, 11 to 1 on this 1148 is it Grant and Isabel.
Yeah.
And let's see who the agent is. That agent is Sunny Darden. I saw her new signs. They're beautiful. I saw them yesterday. I saw one of them yesterday. And now there's 1200 Grant, also in Isabel. They're doing Saturday 1 to 3.
Chris?
That's Chris. I can't pronounce that last name.
He's a good dude.
And then last is 1244 Grant, and they're doing their open house on Saturday 1 to 4. And so that one's $599.9, and that is Paul. So those are all different people. This is the kind of house that reminds me more of Isabel.
Yeah.
The way this one looks, you know, the sort of castle sort of house, yeah.
And speaking of grant, you know, if you need a grant to buy a home, ask me about T-Shack programs once we get going.
And you do have to qualify for, that with how much money you make.
Don't make over $143,000 in Denton County per household.
Next is 325 Kirby, brand new listing, and they are doing an open house from 12 to 2 tomorrow. And let's see who the agent is. That is somebody I don't know as well.
I can't see it.
Johnson is the last name. I can't pronounce the first name. Or I don't know how to pronounce the first name. And then another one on Kirby is tomorrow, 12 to 2, 359 Kirby, and that's a cute little house. That's probably one of the easiest entries into Lantana is a house like this one. But open tomorrow, 12 to 2. Then next is,
Yeah, there are a lot of houses right now in Magnolia.
well, are they doing open houses? That's
Yeah,
the
they are.
question.
I would say.
Garner neighborhood, 1900 Monahan. They're doing an open house 2 to 4 on Sunday, and Lonnie Evans is the agent on that one, and so go check that out if you're interested in a house in Garner.
It's on a corner. It's cool.
It's in a corner. Okay, there you go. Now, you heard it here first, right? And then Paco Street, 721 Paco in Navarro. This one's been up a minute. They just had a price reduction. They're at $649.9, and they are, Lana is, we know Lana. Lana is the agent on that one. It's been market 120 days, and they're doing open on Saturday, 12 to 3. So go see Lana. And then next is, still next again. If you want to know about any houses, just call me. I can look them up for you. Or message me here on this page, and I can also do that there. 505 Sterling Ridge in Lantana. They're open 2 to 4 on Sunday, and that is in the neighborhood of Magnolia. So go check that out. And that's a brand new listing too. It's only been up a week. So this is the kind of thing people are sometimes waiting a week to do their open houses versus if they had listed it on Thursday. But
I've
you
noticed
know,
that.
it's a kind of a trend, it seems like right now.
Realtor trends. We should go over that sometime. Realtor trends.
Okay, remember that for next time.
All right.
Trinidad, 1708 Trinidad is having an open house on theirs. And that's the big road into Lantana Trail.
Yeah.
And 779 is the price. Sunday, 2 to 4. I think if I lived on Trinidad, I'd want to be back in that little,
Cul-de-sac.
yeah, that little cutaway,
Where
that
they have the
cul-de-sac,
park
yeah.
thing across the way.
Yeah, yes, That's Deborah Rosser is the agent on that, so go check Deborah out at that house. It looks like it.
Don't check Deborah out, check the house out.
Well, but
Just to clarify.
go say hi to Deborah. It's a
Say hi to Deborah, but
Don't
check
check
her
her
out.
beautiful 3-car garage in that one. But Trinidad's a great neighborhood and
Well, Barrington, yeah, Barrington in general,
Yeah,
they've got
yeah.
pretty houses.
that's pretty cool. That looks very nice.
Modern.
See, look at that, isn't that cute? With that big all that big old counters.
We don't use cute in the lending world.
Okay, well, you don't use cute, we do.
Cute is like.
In the in the agent world, we use cute.
We say, no, we don't use cute.
But do you say, what's your, do you say like, bless your heart?
No, I never say bless your heart.
Bless your heart means something else, I
It
think.
basically means F you. Have a blessed day. I take that as F you too. Is that wrong? Do you say have a blessed day?
I might.
Do you? I think it's
Okay, so
surprise.
the last one in Lantana this weekend that has an open house posted right now.
Last one.
8611 Weston in Sandlin, so that's just right here. And
Come on.
I drove up this street so many times this week.
It's a nice house.
It's right there on the corner. This one's cool, and they don't actually show it in this picture.
Yeah.
I wish they would actually.